Howdy everyone, Pocho here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we're moving into another match in the AI Championships. In this match we have Beast versus Saggy. You know Saggy from the Age of Magic community. He's at constant war with PlayCop because of his name. It's just one of those things. It's one of those things that just becomes a community stepping stone. We just all know it. It's there. We don't mind it anymore, but it's something we all just can assimilate, connect with Age of Magic. So thank you for that war, Saggy. But here are the champions. The characters have to pick from a pretty decent board. Some really good heroes. You've got your Jean, Valar, Rhiannon. I think this is the first time we've seen Rhiannon. I'm not too sure now. Being so many battles. Lascari, Wilhelm. So some good choices. Good choices. We'll go over to the picks and bans now, though. And with the toss of the coin, Beast won. She opted to go first. So we'll jump into that. The bans are pretty straightforward. We've got your Rhiannon ban, Valar. You don't want Valar as a leader because he can boost AoE, but yeah, you got Jean. Yeah, Jean, obvious ban, Lascari, Hody, and Crowley. So getting rid of the Crowley, even though there is a renegade on the field. So I just think the fact that he can remove buffs, you don't want him. Yeah, you just don't want your opponent getting him. So with the toss coin, Beast went first. She started off with Soothsayer. I think a interesting choice. Personally, I wouldn't pick a Soothsayer to begin with, because you can easily work around Soothsayer. You just prevent your enemy from getting characters that can apply debuffs. And when you look at this board, you've got to really wonder who can really apply debuffs. So there are a few, but some of them take workups, and yeah, so just an interesting choice. Then we went to Saggy, who went strong Seven Knives Dex pick to begin with. Back to Beast, who went Balthazar and Wilhelm. So hitting back with the Renegades. I think Wilhelm a really good choice. Balthazar, he's a good hero, really good hero, good damage, but he needs to ramp up to get those debuffs up, and that's something you can't really afford in the AI Championships. You want instant damage. You want someone that's going to make an impact right off the bat. Then we went back to Saggy, who hit with Rock Khan, the tank, and Loki. Yeah, Loki. So yeah, pretty straightforward picks. Back to Beast, who then went the Volna and the Prook. So she's just building pure damage team. Just damage, 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 damage. Back to Saggy, who then went the Mordrake. So that was their main selections. Then we went into sub choices. The Steris and the Gatekeeper were for Beast, and Saggy got the Maglin and the Troran. So we'll jump into the fight now, and we'll see how these two players have selected, or who they've selected for their team, and how they go in the battle to come. Jumping into round one of Saggy versus Beast, and Beast has actually done the one thing I've always wanted to do if I was going to be part of the AI Championships, and that's just a full DPS team. So we'll see how that plays out. Now, Soothsayer is locked down, and unfortunately, Soothsayer is would be a lot of Beast's damage. That is very unlucky, but doesn't mean she doesn't have 4 other great damage dealers on her team. If the damage dealers, or no, if she's going to die, she's out. Okay, it is a 4v5 situation. Lots of damage coming out from Wilhelm there. He takes out the Dexter. And yeah, it's from here. It's just, can Saggy out damage Beast, which will be very hard because she has 4 damage characters left. So the AI is most likely going to be splitting their damage as well. There's no healing coming out, so Troran's almost useless. They're going to take out that Rock-Khan, whatever. He's going to take out the Orc, so there's Mordrake left, and it's a 3v3 situation now. And if they can take out the Seven Knives, then I think it's a win for Beast. There's a lot of damage, and that Wilhelm is just stacked at the moment. Not much going to do. Is Volna takes out the Seven Knives, and then the Mordrake is the next target. Lots of damage, just lots of damage, damage after damage. There's not one ability being cast from Beast that is not a damage dealing ability, and as you can see, it's just started to overwhelm Saggy. Troran left, and Troran is going to be taken out. That Wilhelm is just full shield, and first point goes to Beast. I am really a fan of the Beast team. I think she's picked very well, but now it's up to Saggy and Beast. Maybe they want to both swap characters. It's very rare the winner swaps a character, but we'll take the fight over to the contenders, and they'll decide what they want to do from here on out. Moving into Beast versus Saggy. Saggy has taken out the Choran and replaced him with Maglin. So we'll see if the damage makes any difference. A bit of a lockdown coming out from the 7 knives there. But there we go. Susei had a picture of 5v4 situations. Looking a lot better for Saggy this time. However, remember the real damage on this team is that Wilhelm. He is going to do a lot very soon. So keep an eye out for him, as the Balthazar is now the main target. But hopefully they can eliminate. There we go. Maglin coming in, taking, and the damage from the Wilhelm tears through, followed by the what's her name? Volna. Volna coming through with an AoE as well, but not as effective as Wilhelm. Wilhelm very close to dying. He's dodging a lot there. If they can take Wilhelm out, Saki might be in a pretty good spot, but he has 2 DPS, or sorry, Beast has 2 DPS still at full HP. It is now a 4v2 situation. The tank's still in action. Lots of missing happenings, and now it's a 3v2 situation. But will they be able to do anything? The 7 Knives comes out with a lot of damage on the Pruk. The AoE comes out from Volna, and the Maglin's still hanging in there. It is a 3v1 situation. Is the Pruk going to be able to come back from this? He's not, giving the second point to Saggy. Saggy 1 point. Beast 1 point. Will move to the third round. Here we go in the final battle against Beast and Saggy. And Saggy has same thing. He hasn't changed anything, but Beast has taken out the Balthazar and put in the Steris. So we'll see if that makes any difference. The Soothsayer is just hanging on there. She dodges an attack. The AoE is going to start coming out very soon, as Volna takes a fair bit of damage. Out comes her attack AoE from Greasy. And it is just the Volna and the Steris. Now, the Steris is going to be able to accumulate some level of shield here as his allies is taken out. So is that going to be enough to save her? As 2 characters fall from Saggy's team, I think Steris is definitely a better choice than Balthazar. Balthazar needs to ramp up, whereas Steris is just already doing the work. Big damage from Steris coming in, taking out the tank. It is 7 Knives and Maglin versus 3 decent damage dealers. All they're going to do is rip out the attacker. Now that they're using their basics now, they should be able to take out that 7 Knives fairly easily, as specials, and never mind, he's dodging everything as he takes out the Wilhelm. Is the 7 Knives going to be able to carry this team? Oh, it's going to be very, very close. Execute comes out, and the full health from the 7 Knives. It is now just Steris v 7 Knives. The lockdown probably going to help the Steris, as he's not going to be able to use any abilities. But there comes the execute. 7 Knives carrying Saggy, just absolutely eliminating almost 3 characters by himself, getting the full HP back. The execute coming through. I really thought Beast was going to win that one, but unfortunately Saggy's just, not unfortunately, good on him, well done. 7 Knives a great choice, and he just shows how good he is right there, carrying the whole team on his shoulders. The special's just avoiding. Well done. Well done. Good fight from Beast. Unfortunately, just wasn't in her favor this match. And Saggy moving on in the competition. 1 point to Beast, 2 points to Saggy. Congratulations to both of you. You both did well. Yeah, there you go. That's the fight.